This was written in 2003 and it's 2009 now, it's November. What can I say? What is there to say today? A word, a thought, with no meaning, no reality? It's just a tragic representation of what reality is supposed to be. But when it comes down to it, it's pointless. People talk to you so much, yet they have nothing to do. I do the same sometimes, many times. And there's all this sound, noise following me, chasing me, and there's no space for silence. I want to go to a place where I can sit and be in peace. I want to watch the leaves fall. I want to watch the snow. I want to sit in silence and think and write and be in peace with time. I don't want money or absurd work, but how would I survive? The world we live in is based on economics, consumption, and money. It would be ridiculous to say, I don't want money, because that would be equal to saying, I don't want to survive. I don't want to be happy. But what if we all forgot about the money, the big screen TVs, the nice shoes? We could all live in communities where families were united and everyone was part of the family, and we all loved each other so much that we'd want to be the best for the other. But this is a stupid idea. No one loves the other more than themselves, not even me. And I wonder, is this something that we were all born with, to care about no one but us? Or is it a learned thing? But what is love? How do I know I love freedom, hope, happiness aren't only ideas we feel to pretend that we are superior to animals, to find reason in our lives, to pretend that our life isn't pointless? What is the meaning of my life? Some of us may ask. We may say, to love, to be happy, to learn, to be remembered, or perhaps to make a difference. But I still don't understand what the point of the world is. Why are we here? Why are we born? And why are we so much more complex than animals? Why do we why do we try to fill our lives with time-occupying activities and try to live comfortably numb a life of routine? And things feel good, and we do them again. But in the end, we all just die anyways, and we'll think, oh, I lived a good life, I was happy. But what is the point of the existence of the world, the universe? Is it like a theme park that we just go through to have a good time and fun, and we want to go through all these rides, and then we work in dehumanizing, boring jobs to get money to get into the cooler rides? But do the coolest rides but the coolest rides can only be experienced by those who have more money. It's so absurd. There's no logic to this to me. I mean, I do have fun when I go to the movies, when I dance, when I play games, when I go to the parks, but it feels like I'm just covering time, wasting it, throwing it away. I mean, if I was born to do all this stuff, what is the point? Why do I have to be alive? And what's the point of having a good economy where everyone massively consumes stuff? They buy, every day feel more empty and want more. But the economy as a country is stable and families break. People only care for themselves and others die living a meaningless and sad life. But does that mean that they weren't alive? What was their particular meaning in life? How should the world work then? I just feel so disgusted with the way things function, with the way things are set up. I feel this enormous desire to change things, to come up with an alternative mode of production in which everyone can be happy in their own way, a place where no one was judged, but we all did things that did not affect others. But this would never work because we naturally desire to be happy ourselves. I wish people would just understand that true happiness comes when we fill ourselves with so much love that we can change someone's life for better. If we all cared for others more than ourselves, There would be no competition, no wars, nor no pain. It's like a cup of water. It fills us so much that there's no more room in the cup, so it spills. Then it fills another cup with so much love that it spills, and then it goes from one to the next to the next. If you feel so filled with love, you won't go through the world searching for happiness. The search for happiness is what makes us selfish, because we would be happy filled with love. Right now, it's like all the cups are empty because people have hurt us so much by making us unable to love that we try to fill our cup and we feel that it will not get filled. And if we don't fill it, we will die. We don't want to live an unhappy life, so we try to find happiness in what our media tells us will make us happy. Get a perfect body, men will love you. You will be happy. Get drunk and high and feel happy. But buy stuff that are nice and you'll be happy. Have sexual pleasure, be happy. People will envy you and you'll be happy. Oh, envy. How could I forget? If my cup is a bit more full than yours, then that means that I'll happier and better. So people spend their whole life trying to fill their cup, but everything they put in there disappears because it's not water. This creates a feeling of anxiety, stress, because it feels that nothing you do will ever make you happy. If we all love, not just one person, but everyone, and people love us and do stuff for us, if we all work together with no thought of money or owning anything to make things better for the other, then the world would be a better place. The problem is no one would agree to this idea. And I'm the only stupid loser who hopes for this. As if I don't belong anywhere, there is no right place for me in the world. I feel like a stranger everywhere I go. It's like there are all these schemas and I just fit nowhere. There's no place for me. And I wish I could change people's hearts, people's mind, but I can't. And at times I feel absorbed by the way the world is. And I get so lost. It's so hard to get out at times. I just don't know what to do. It's hard to live when you feel like you're walking in opposite direction than everyone. It's just hard to hold on. It's hard for everyone to understand me because I'm a box of questions. People in our rational world want logic, answers, safeness, but I just unstabilize it all. I have no concrete answers, no logic. I make no sense. I contradict myself. I confuse anyone near me. I'm just not compatible with anyone. Maybe I should just stop thinking so much. I should just accept the world as it is and not care. I mean, live in it, and I can change them. I can't change it in the. I live in it, and I can't change the mentality of everyone. So I might as well get over my questions and just mold into what I'm supposed to be, and give up on my logical dreams. But then I just feel so empty and hollow. Why do I have to be so ambiguous? Ambiguous. It bothers me, yet I love it. But I draw people away from me. Like what happened with that person. That still hurts. Yeah, I know it's all my fault. It always is. I'm just never going to be good enough because I have so much skewed perceptions of things. Because I never fit in any schema, and that bugs me and it bugs people. Because I'm confusing and I ruin their order. I just hate it so much. Because I can't even live up to my ideas. And I'm so weak and disgusting. I need to go. I'll talk later.